on a sunny day here. It's day, it's not night. I just need some invites sent out more. But yeah, we are here in Singapore for the 4th round of PSFL F1 tier, and it's a beautiful sunny Sunday in Singapore, sunny qualifying. We have some new drivers making their debuts today. Camerals in a Ferrari as a reserve. He is He is the one that is making his debut, as well as VSMT Lion, who's also reserve and is replacing Mad Max in a Renault today. He's making his debut here in Singapore. And the first one on the lap looks to be Carrot Finger. Behind him is Big Butch 1. He's the second one to start the lap. But let's see how Carrot Finger does in the first sector. He sets 26.7, good lap so far for the AlphaTauri. Onto the bridge now he goes. This is a pretty tricky corner, but if you nail it, you can gain quite some time through here. Now second sector for Carrot Finger, 1.4.2, not bad, very good so far, looking decent. Ooh, I think he touched the barrier there a little bit. But here he comes around the final corner. Yeah, he did touch the barriers. He has wing damage. Goes over the line. Sets 137.2. Not a bad lap time for him. Now let's see with Big Boy Juan. He invalidated and he's now going into the pits. Next up for him, I think, is Lion. No, he also invalidated. For Rolando, he is the next one, the closest to the line. And he goes over the line on medium tires. He has and sets 136.2. So good result for him. Let's see the best tires. So and Trap now even goes faster. Ooh, that's like 3 seconds, almost 3 seconds faster than Carrot Finger on the softs with a 134.7. Good lap time from the McLaren driver. Rats now goes third fastest. And Lusek, he goes fifth on the mediums. Now let's see, Weishank, he invalidated, so he will not be setting a lap time shortly. And Lion, here he comes now to start a new flying lap. Let's see what he can do. Coming to the fourth corner now. He gets a good entry and a good exit. I think he touched the barrier there on his left side a little bit. Sector 1, 26.9. Good time so far for him, as we have a yellow flag in the third sector. That is Lando, one of the Red Bulls. It's not a Red Bull, it's an AlphaTauri that's going slow. And that is Carrot Finger. That's causing yellow flags. And here comes Lion now on the bridge. As a car park, he sets a lap time as well. Now let's see, 1.4.2. Good time from him. coming to the final few corners. Where is he gonna put that Renault? His first ever flying lap in PSFL, and he goes 5th fastest with a 137.3. Good result for him, as Folke, he already retired. He crashed, I believe. Yeah, Folke crashed on the final lap. That is fortunate for him. So he will not be going to the second qualifying, as we have Liam Raba now coming from the pit lane. Ooh, pains that spun round. Ooh, almost Liam Rabo avoided that. Cameros, he's also on the flying lap. Now here comes Cameros. Williams is still in the way, so pains that caused Cameros to slow down, and he definitely lost some time. So this will not be his best lap time. Yeah, he lost like a second avoiding that Williams. Line entering the pit lane now. Let's see, Kokix. He needs good results today in Singapore. He has 3 retirements from the first 3 races, so his season not going very well at the moment for him. Big boy Juan is also on a flying lap, and he's coming now. And he invalidated and spun. Is he okay? He is fine. Liam Robbo. Let's see. He did good in the first sector. What can he do? Coming out to the bridge. Kokix, he invalidated, so he will not be sending lap time. Let's see Liam Rabo. He won in Canada. He got pole position as well, and the fastest lap. So he really showed. He really put a benchmark here. As Vai Shank, he's only 11th, with a very not that his lap time is not competitive, so he will improve. But here comes Liam now around the final corner and goes speed 3. So very fast lap from him, but still trap. He did set a pretty fast lap time. 134.7. He is still in P1. As I think Woody now. Yes, Woody. He went 5th fastest, improved on his time. Jack, his lap time is validated. And Cameros, he is not on a competitive lap time, and he will not start new flying lap for Ferrari. Let's see, Furlando, is he on a flying lap or is he just... Oh, Furlando now hitting some traffic. He got rid of one Williams. Now he needs to get rid of another one. No problem for him. Both Williams moving out of the way, respectfully. But here comes Furlando now on the bridge section. He is 6/10 faster than his best lap, so he is improving. Oh, that will not put him any higher than he is currently, and he's now put into the pits. Baisheng, he is second at the moment, and Payne's dad, is he on the lap? He is on the mediums. As Karpar, he's also trying to improve, but is currently 3/10 down on his lap time. We have Jack and Lusek. They're on out laps at the moment. Lusek having a pretty good season so far for the Haas, but Jack, his first 2 races ended with retirements, and he missed the Canadian Grand Prix, and he's now back, ready to get some great results for McLaren. So let's see Big Boy Juan. He still didn't set a lap time. What can he do? Previous weekend in Canada, he qualified P14. He did not get to Q3. Hopefully he can do that today. And his Canadian race was pretty good. At the end he finished P3 behind Trap Formula and Liam Robbo, who won on his debut. Let's see now, second sector, 1:3.2, decent lap time from Big Boy. Coming out in the final sector. Over the line to take P3, so it's a good lap time from him. Currently Mercedes P2 and P3. Payne's dad in the Williams, currently 4th. Then Fernando, Liam Robbo and Bratz. Woody, Carrotfinger and Lion finishing the top 10. Still Chasmeister, Subby, Storm and Kokix still didn't set a lap time, as we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this first session. Payne's dead, he invalidated. And Kokix, he is on a lap time. Well, he was, but I guess he got invalidated and he will try again now. Storm and Sabi both on outlap, so hopefully Racing Point can get a good result today. Racing Point have 2 very good drivers that are capable of scoring good points for the team. Here we have Chesmeister now. Oh, he is going into the pits. Ooh, I think there was a collision with one of the Williams. That was probably Payne's dad. Big Boy Juan, he's also on another lap time. Can he improve? He does. He does improve by 1/10. And Cam Rules, he crashed, as well as Liam Robbo. But I think Liam Robbo retired in the pits. Did he? But Cam Rules, he crashed. He crashed here. And the Kokix, he also retired, so he will not be getting to Q2. Here we have Storm now coming from the Singapore Sling over the bridge. Here he comes now towards Connaught, the 14th corner in the circuit. Storm is looking good so far. He needs a good few final corners as the session has finished now. Storm now coming around the final corner. What can he do? He only goes 15th, but he still has time for another lap. He needs to improve it now, but he invalidates. So that is session for Storm, that is session done. He will not be improving. Hopefully Chasmeister and but his teammate Sabi, he's on a flying lap, and he can eliminate Storm from getting into Q2. Let's see what Sabi can do now, coming in the final corners. And I just think that Sabi will go to Q2, and he does with the 4th place, 136.2. That means Storm, Chasmeister, Folky, and Kokix are all out. So another disappointing session for Storm. Hopefully he can make it up in the race. Everything is possible in Singapore in the race, especially if safety cars are gonna get deployed. As Fernando, he is still on the flying lap, and he is half a second faster in the first sector now, coming in the sling chicane over the bridge. Let's see how he did in the second sector. But I think behind him, Karpar, he is also... Oh, but he invalidated. So he will be staying 15th. And Storm, he is done. This is disqualifying over. So Fernando is the only one on a lap so far, and he is 9/10 faster. So let's see where he is gonna put that Red Bull. Coming into the final 2 corners now. Fernando goes over the line, goes second fastest he's the second one to go into the 134s. Great lap time from him, and that is qualifying 1 over here in Singapore. Great session. Here are the top 14 drivers. Storm, Chasmeister, Folke, and Kokix are all out in qualifying 1. So 50 drivers remaining. Will be the first one to pull out of the car, out of the box. It's Liam Rubbo, first one on track. So Liam Raba now, he is the one to start the flying laps in Q2. Let's see how he does. Hopefully he doesn't invalidate. So a yellow flag in the third sector. Need to put up lap data. I thought something was missing. Missed. Let's see what Liam Raba does on his first lap. He goes 1:35.0. Good lap from him. Improved on his previous best in Q1. And Baines dead. He goes fastest in the Williams. 1:34.6. Brilliant lap from him. Very fast. As a vice, Shane goes second on the mediums. Ooh, very fast lap from him. Big Boy Juan coming across the line, goes fastest. Let's see, Rats, he's the next one to cross the line. Looking a good lap from him at the moment, goes fifth behind Liam. Who is next one? Camrose, he went seventh. And Jack, he is on another flying lap, hopefully he improves. Oh, I didn't even see that trap, he went fastest. He's the first one to hit 1:33s. So a good fast lap from Trap, who got second in Canada, and he also got second in Mexico, I believe. So his best result is P2. He still didn't win the race, but we did have 3 different race winners on 3 different tracks. So we will see what happens today. Maybe we get a 4th different winner in the season. Let's see now Jack, what he can do. He has some traffic ahead of him. Hopefully that doesn't cost him too much time. He touches the barrier a little bit with his front left tire, and he goes a little bit over the curb and invalidates his lap time. Camrose, he is not improving at the moment. Lusek, he is also not improving. Let's see, Lion, he invalidated, and Carrot Finger going into the pits. Trappy, he invalidated, and Big Boy Juan, he will start another lap, I believe. As we have Fernando, he's on an out lap. He had 2 bad races, unlucky races for him. His internet, he got disconnected in USA. He DNF'd, he crashed on the first lap in Canada. His internet went out and caused his AI to do some pretty funny stuff in the race. As Lusek, he's still P9, and the Lion he validated. But Big Boy Juan is the one on the lap time, and he is improving by 2/10 at the moment. Now over the bridge he goes. Let's see how Big Boy does in the second sector. He is up by a tenth and a half. He lost a little bit of time compared to the first sector, so hopefully he can gain some back in the final one, but he doesn't. He invalidates and he hits the barrier. He now has wing damage. Fernando, he's starting his flying lap. Let's see how he does in the first sector. He sets 26.7. Good lap from him at the moment. Good pace from the Red Bull. I don't really know what the perfect strategy is for Singapore, but it will rain at the beginning of the race. It will be very heavy rain. So drivers will start on the wet compounds. And I'm guessing the best strategy would be wets and then maybe mediums to the end. Or hards. I don't think drivers will use softs in the race too much, except if they pit under a safety car, or maybe get some big damage. As we have Fernando now coming in the third sector. As a Weisheng, he started his flying lap, his new flying lap just now. Fernando lost his rear a little bit, and coming around the final corner to set an okay lap for an average driver, but for him not a good lap. Hopefully he improves before the end of the session. Let's see now, Weisheng, he goes purple in the first sector. Can he snatch P1 from trap? Sabi is also on a flying lap in front of Weiss. He is on the mediums. And Camrose, he retired from the session, so he will not be going into the Q3. But let's see now, Sabi. He's in the final sector, final few corners for him, for the Norwegian driver in Racing Point. But he goes into the pits. Weiss, he invalidated, and he will go again. And the trap, he is also on the flying lap. Let's see, can he improve his best time? He does not improve. He's 110 down. So trap formula, he is looking really pacey today in Singapore. And if he doesn't make any mistakes in the race, oh, he crashed and retired, so he's pretty confident he will get through Q2, and he probably will. He probably will. As we have a few drivers now on track, and a lot of drivers in the pit lane waiting for that final few minutes of the session to go out and set and improve their lap times. So Big Boy Juan now starting a new lap. And still I am also starting a lap. So Big Boy Juan and Lion are the only ones on a flying lap as Big Boy goes purple in the first sector. It's 4/10 up on his lap time. Let's see how he does in the second sector. He's half a second faster and goes purple in the second sector. So he is flying, absolutely flying on this lap time. On this lap, I mean. And he's at a 134.6 with the medium, so let's see how he did in the last sector now. Coming from the final corner, cross the line to take P1 and sets a new benchmark for the rest of the grid to beat 133.6. For Big Boy Juan, good lap from him. Let's see now Lion coming over the line. He goes P7. He does improve by 7/10. Good result so far. Good lap from Lion. Rats, he is down on his lap time a little bit. He is on the mediums and his best lap is on the softs. And Liam Robbo, he backed off from his lap, and that is his session done. He is pulled in the pits. Payne's dead. He started a new flying lap as well. Lusick is also on a flying lap. Let's see if he's gonna improve. Goes over the line. He does improve and he goes P7. Can he stay P7? Can he get through Q3? We will see now. As a Lion, he will not be improving. Carrot Finger, he is 2/10 faster than him. And I think Vice Shank is... No, Big Boy Juan is the closest to the finish line, but he is going into the pits. So Payne's Dad is the closest to the finish line. Oh, he crashed! So Payne's Dad crashed. He will not be improving. But Vice is coming, as we have another Williams, and that is Woody, that also crashed in the second sector. So both Williams had a big moment in the final minutes of the session. Let's see now, Vice Shank. He is up by 2/10. He is up. But let's see, Carrot Finger. He invalidated, so he will be staying 9th at best. But Furlando, he is the one that is in danger. He is 10th at the moment. He can get eliminated if he doesn't improve. Coming now in the final corner. He improves by a lot, by 1.7 seconds. Let's see now, Subby also. Oh, Subby invalidates, so he will be staying P15. And Woody now. Woody is the one that can eliminate Carrot Finger. No, he cannot. He invalidated. So Carrot Finger will make it through Q3. And Woody, Camrose, Jack, Carpar, and Subby are the drivers that got eliminated. So that is Q2 done in Singapore. 10 drivers remaining that will be battling for pole position. So excited to see what this session brings. As we have Weishank, he's getting ready to get out of his box. So Liam Rubbo, he will be again the one to come out first. So Liam, as Weishank, he pulled into the pits. Let's see now, just gotta set up. So Carrot Finger, he is still on an outlap. Rats, Liam in, Big Bridge 1 and Lusek. Are the first one to start flying laps. Rats now 26.6. Liam Rubbo, he goes purple. Reds now coming from the second sector. 1.3.2. Good result for him, but Liam is a little bit faster in the Alfa Romeo. Let's see what times Reds and Liam will set for the rest of the drivers. Reds going across the line, 135.3, Liam 134.5. Lusek, he goes 136.9, and Big Bridge 1 is the one that is across the line, and he goes fastest, 134.1. Next up is Lion. He goes P4 with 136.9, and we have Fernando now coming. He's on the mediums, 135.6 for him. Trap is the next one. Carrot Finger is the next one, but he went into pit lane. And Trap, he also goes in the pits. Pain's dead. Let's see. Pain's dead invalidates, so he will need to go again. So Big Bujuan currently on provisional pole as almost half of the session went by. 6 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Shank, he's starting his first flying lap of the race. Let's see if he can snatch pole from his teammate. Can Mercedes get another 1-2 front row lockout in Singapore? Vice goes purple in the first sector. As Fernando, he retires. He crashed. Let's see. Oh, that is a big crash from Fernando, and he will not be going any higher than P4. But let's see now, back on board with Weisshank. He goes purple in the second sector, so it's looking very good for the Irishman so far. Behind him is Spain's dad, who is also on a flying lap, but he validated. So, and Vice, he also validated. He cut the corner, and he will go again. But it was a very fast lap from him, all until that mistake in the 20th corner. So Vice, he is the only one, and this lap time is also invalidated for him, unfortunately. So that will cost him quite some time, as 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the session, and drivers are now waiting. Carrot Finger, he is on an out lap. Just came out of the box, out of the pit lane. Before drivers begin their final stint in qualifying, I'm gonna take a little break for a minute, so you just enjoy on board with Carrot Finger. We'll be right back. I am back here. Let's see, Carrot Finger. He did good in the first sector, I believe. And behind him is Vice Sheng, who invalidated again. There's 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Carrot finger invalidated. So not good for him, as he has time for only one more lap. He cannot go into the pit lane. As well as Vice, he has time for one lap only. And Trap and Pains that as well. So 4 drivers still didn't set a lap time. Trap, who took P1 in Q3 and Q2, I believe, is now P8 at the moment. As behind him, Lusek, he is improving. He is half a second faster. He was half a second faster in the first sector. Can he get that Haas any higher than P6? Let's see. 1.2 seconds faster in the second sector, so good lap from him. Very good lap from the Polish driver. Let's see. He can't make any mistakes in this final sector. He goes through these corners cleanly, and now into the final corner. Lusek goes over the line, goes P4. Great result for him in the Haas. Great result. Great lap time from him. Trap only managed. He was on time with his lap time. As Weisheng goes third fastest, so he will be starting P3 maximum. Rats, he's improving to 5/10 in the second sector. Carrot Finger, he goes 8th only. Ooh, very not a competitive lap time from Carrot Finger. But let's see, Big Boy Juan. Oh, he invalidated, so let's see now. But Liam Rabo, he is the one that can take that pole away from Big Boy. Liam now coming from the final corner and goes the fastest, so P1. Liam Rabo on a provisional pole. Reds goes P3 in front of Vice. Lusek, he will be staying P5 at max, as well as Lion. He is almost half a second faster. He was half a second faster in the second sector. Now coming into the final corners. In front of him is Spain's dad, who goes fastest. Spain's dad, out of nowhere, goes fastest. And that is a beautiful lap time from him. Great lap time as Lion, he stays P8. Now Trap is the only one. Let's see, can Trap get pole? Can he get pole? Goes around the corner, and he does get pole. Great lap time from Trap Formula, and his first pole position in the season. Great stuff from McLaren. And this is it. Trap and Painsdad in the front row. What a qualifying. Great stuff from the drivers. So Trap Formula, Painsdad, first row. Second row, Liam Rabo, Big Boy Juan. Reds and Weisheng in the third row. Lusek and Firolando locking the fourth row, and P9 Viesnline, P10 Carrot Finger. So let's see now. Let's see what the race brings us. Hopefully we get good amount of safety cars, but not too much, because then it would just be too boring. As of course, as forecasted, rain at the beginning, and it's raining pretty heavily with fog also down the track. You can see in the distance. Hopefully the lobby doesn't break or anything. It's taking we have a rainy race though, so everything can change. We will see. So formation lap just started. Let's see, stops, tire. All the drivers on the wet compound tire. Of course, it's raining pretty heavily. So let's go through the grid once more. Trap Formula first. Painstat P2. Liam Rabo P3. Big Boy Juan P4. Reds P5. Vaishang P6. Lusek P7. Good lap from him in the qualifying. Lando P8. Disappointing P8. Hopefully he can get back at some places in the race. Lion P9. Good lap. Good result for him on his debut. Carrot Finger P10. Woody P11. Cam Rules P12 and Jack P13. Carpar P14. Then we have 2 racing points. Disappointing result for Racing Point in qualifying once again. Sabi only 15th, as he could not get a lap time in the second qualifying. And the Storm, who just got eliminated by his own teammate in Q1. And the Chessmeister in P17. And Folky and Kokix rounding up the back row. So Kokix, he needs a good result. He's got 3 DNFs on his record in this season, so he needs a good result for AlphaTauri, or he can lose his seat. Because AlphaTauri are looking for points and not retirements. Heavy rain here in Singapore. Furry Lando has disconnected. Oh no 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 no. No 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 no, please no. Please. Furry Lando's AI, don't jump the start for fuck's sakes. Oh. As we have now drivers approaching the grid. Let's see now. Oh no, his AI. Oh no. No. No, and oh, and away we go now. As a trap, he got a drive-to penalty for the jump start. And oh, we have a big crash at the back. Oh, multiple cars involved. That is big crash at the back, and we have a virtual safety car. So that is Chessmeister, who is out of the race, and also Lion and Coke has got tangled up, as well as Woody. He's got wing damage. Oh no, big crash at the back. Drama again on the opening lap. And Fernando again disconnected just before the start of the race again. but drama happened at the back of the grid. So big crash at the back involving multiple cars, but we are underway now. So let's see what's happening at the front. Big Boy Juan, he's now P2, and Liam Rabo is just behind him as Payne's dead. He's very close to Liam. So Trap, he lost quite some positions at the start. Didn't even see what happened as we were checking the crash at the back. And Storm retired from the session. He crashed or what? Ah, Storm. Where did he crash? He crashed in this corner. Oh yeah. And it's a safety car. It's a full cost safety car here in Singapore. So 2 safety cars in 1 lap in the opening lap. Well, not 2 laps, 2 laps. VSC in the first lap, and in the second lap we have a full cost safety car as Woody and Lion are pitting. Lion, he has no front wing left after that crash and co-kicks. So the safety car will come in handy for him as well. But what a start to the race. What a start. So it's Fernando who is still Fernando. He joined and left again, and he's now in. Payne's dead. Ooh, Trap and Reds, all of them got penalties, and Jack. So some collisions are happening at the back, so oof, jeez. A lot of drama, a lot of confusion in Singapore at the moment. Ooh, Reds was getting quite close to the McLaren. But for Orlando, he is leading the pack now, as we have Big Boy Juan. He is coming in the pit lane. And for Orlando, he's pitting as well. Let's see what they do, which tires they pick. They go on another set of wet tires. And Big Boy Juan, he pitted on the intermediates. So it looks like rain is getting lighter, and a lot of other drivers as well going on the interns, and this did came good for them, the bit under the safety car. Liam Bravo is now leading. So Camrose, he gained a lot of positions, as well as Subby. He gained 10 positions at the start. He's currently P5. rain is stopping here, so the drivers that went on the interns, it was a good choice from him. And Subby, he is now going in the pit lane. So Big Boy Joanne, Carrot Finger and Trap made good decisions going on the interns. As when the safety car goes in the pit lane, the rain will get light runner. Ooh, and Jack retired. No. Jack retired. Oh, and the Lion hit the back of him as well. So there's a pile-up happening at the back, and that is a 5-second penalty for Lion. That will get removed. For sure that will get removed. Because it is not worth 5 seconds. So Lion now, he has front wing damage. He does. He will need to pit again, unfortunately. It's a pretty bad spot to crash. That corner, pretty annoying. And now it's started to rain more than it was before. Is that? I am confused a little bit now. Bravo. He is now in front of Reds and Lusek. But let's see now when the safety car will go in. And I'm really keen on seeing. Oh, was that Folky? That did Folky that hit the back of Cameros. I don't even know what happened there. He just hit the back of him, and he got himself throwing damage and a 5-second time penalty. What happened there from the Alfa Romeo? Didn't really see good at my angle, so we will investigate it after the race. The safety car will stay out for another lap. Oof. Ooh, Lusa came across. Cameron's pretty dangerously there. Late decision for him to pit. As Big Bourgeois now retakes the lead. Fernando is right behind him. And Folky retires in the pit lane. Still, there are some drivers who are still on the wet tires, but most of the grid decided for the interns. And Subby now, he lost 2 positions under safety car. That's a pretty stupid thing to do. Why he stopped, I don't know, but it's still raining pretty heavily. I'm wondering when it will stop. It should stop around lap 10, probably. Hopefully safety car goes in this lap. I want to see some racing, and we haven't got that much. And yeah, safety car goes in this lap. So let's see the safety car restart. Can get better traction, so for landing on the wets, or are the interns a good option? As looking from the onboard cam from Big Bourgeois, rain chilled out a little bit, yeah. But it's still raining a lot at the moment as a safety car is approaching the pit lane. And car that is in the penalty. Let's see now, Big Boy Juan leading the pack. Puts on the throttle and he is off. Starting lap 6 and green flag now around the track as we have a yellow flag at the back. Some crashes happening. Some drivers going into pits. There's the yellow flag in the first second. Wonder what happened there. So all green now. Let's see what Fernando can do. Can he attack? Oh, and there's Payne's dad. Payne's dad lost his rear and lost a few positions as well in the process of that as Line goes fastest within the fastest lap time. And the trap is fighting Carrot Finger pretty heavily for P3. We're also having a battle between Payne's dad, between Cameral's Payne's dad Reds and Liam Robbo. And Carper now, Liam on the outside of Liam. Oh, they go too wide into that corner. Oh, Carper now losing his rear and he is off into the wall. He did make a little bit of contact, I believe, with the front wing of Reds. Hopefully he doesn't have any damage, and it looks like he doesn't. So Liam now up into P5, Reds into P6, and Trap still fighting Carrot Finger. Ooh, and Lando is drowned and Carrot Finger. No, Carrot Finger is fine. Lando did spawn though. So what happened there? I don't know, but it does seem like wets are not a good option at the moment. Let's see the penalties though. The Strap, he still has to drive through penalties to serve. He needs to serve that. And Liam Payne's Lusek, Fernando and Woody. Oh, Woody. And it's a safety car again. And the Big Boy Juan retired. What? What? He retired in the pit lane. Oh no. Oh, no. So that is his chance of getting another win over and even getting points over. Oof. Don't know what happened. And now Carrot Finger is in the lead. Carrot Finger in the lead. That's up for him. So, both Williams now in the pit lane and they will be double stacking. Oof. So Woody, he needed to wait for Payne's dad to change his tires. But yeah, Big Boy Juan and Jack and Folky and Storm and Chesmeister already out of the race. The most surprised is Big Boy Juan. Why did he retire? That is a question. But Mercedes will not be getting a 1-2 today again, like they did in USA. your brand new fresh set of tires. Again, safety car, second full cost safety car in Singapore, 14 drivers remaining. Nice, nice. And what? Woody got disqualified for blocking the pit lane. Oh, Codemasters. Oh, fix your game. Oh no. Really nothing to talk about at the moment. Safety car is still out. And will be out for at least another lap. But Carrot Finger, he is in the lead. So maybe he can get his first podium in the league. If he drives well, he can't make any mistakes. He is currently P9, but he is on full of engines. As I think rain stopped. It did. It stopped raining here on lap 9, just as I predicted. Around lap 10, the rain will stop. So let's see who will be brave enough to go on the slicks first. But I think safety car will go in this lap, so who will risk it and go in the pit lane with the safety car? Because rain stopped and the track will get drier. Will get dry very quickly. Safety car is going in this lap. And Carrot Finger is leading the pack. During the second safety car will start. Let's see. Ooh, the track is pretty dry now. And Carrot Finger, he goes in the pits, as well as Trap and Camels and everybody actually. except Liam Robbo, who stays out. So Liam Robbo is racing, and Kokix, he also stays out. So let's see if staying. And what? In Trap Formula just got disqualified for ignoring the drive-through penalty. Yeah, that's something we can't fix afterwards. If you ignore the drive-through penalty, I guess you get disqualified, as a lot of drivers going into the hearts. But let's go back now to Kokix. Let's see, Carrot Finger, he is coming out the pit lane. But let's Liam Robbo. Liam Robbo is in the lead. He is, what, 23 seconds in front of Carrot Finger. Can he keep this lead? Maybe make this overcut work for him. Let's see, 24 seconds to Camrose and 27 seconds to Weisheng, but his pace is getting, his gap is getting smaller and smaller. So of course the slicks are a better choice, and Liam will probably go into pits this lap, as well as Kokix and probably Lion. So Liam now goes into the pits, and Kokix as well. Let's see, where's Carrot Finger? Carrot Finger is here. Ooh, Camrose, he went a little bit too deep in that corner. Let's see, Liam Robbo. He's changing his tires now. He goes on the mediums. Where's Carrot Finger? So Carrot Finger will come in front of Liam, as well as Weisheng. Ooh, Weisheng just got a double overtake on that Ferrari and the Williams. Can Weisheng... Oh, and big crash from Camrose. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it's Brads that got front wing damage from that crash. And another safety car. Another safety car. Yeah, so big... Oh, and safety car crashed in the Camrose as well. Oh, big crash from Camrose again. So Carrot Finger, he is still in the lead, but Weiss is right behind him, and the cars will get grouped up again behind the safety car. So Singapore delivers again a lot of safety cars, a lot of drama on and off track. Oof. Some driving today is pretty horrible. Drivers remaining, and it's only lap 12. Not even half the race is done, and almost half of the grid DNF'd or got disqualified for some pretty dumb stuff. Woody, he got disqualified for blocking the pit lane which is not his fault. He crashed. He tried to reverse it, and then the game disqualified him in trap. He got disqualified for not serving a penalty, while he couldn't even serve the penalty because the safety car was out every single lap. It is 6:30 p.m. at the moment in Central Europe, and the race started half an hour ago, and it's only lap 2. So I think we had a safety car pretty much every lap of the race. Eleven drivers remaining. Carrot Finger still in the lead. Weishank behind him, P3, Baines dead. Harper moving P4 at the moment. Liam Robo P5. He is on the mediums though. And Lusek, he is P6. Kokix P7. Subby P8, Reds P9, Ryan P10, and Fernando, he is last at P11. Safety car will go in this lap. Now that all cars are bunched behind each other. Hopefully, we'll get F1 2021. EA Sports and Codemasters make a good multiplayer game with not so many bugs and glitches and unfair penalties. Hopefully the system is reworked and it gets better. So safety car in this lap now. Lap 13. And the third safety car going in. Carrot Finger leading the way for the rest of the drivers. Let's see how long he can keep that lead from Weishank, because Weishank, he is very fast. And Weishank, he may get another win in Singapore. His second win in the season. We will see. So let's see when Carrot Finger will go. He goes now. And it's okay, safety car restart for now. No crashes at the back. Let's see any overtakes. Ooh, for Orlando on the inside of Lion. And Bainstead and Weishank are very close. And Liam Robbo and Carp are having a little battle for P4. Let's see Carper now all over the back of Liam Rabo. Which way he's gonna go? He backs off a little bit. Liam Rabo defends that well as Lusek. He went wide on the exit there. And Payne's dead. So Weishank already in the lead, and Payne's dead now looking at Carrot Finger to overtake him. We have some battles at the back between Red Bulls and Racing Point. Kravitz did make his way past Subby. And interesting, exciting restart here, as well as Lion who took Subby, so I think Subby made a little bit of mistake. He does have front wing damage. Oh yeah, he has heavy front wing damage. But Vice already 1 second in front of Carrot Finger, who is defending from Pain's Dead. Another 3-second time penalty just now. And William Rubble also looking very tasty for that P2. He won in Canada, so he has pace. Subby, he is now completely lost his front wing as the Vice Shank puts in the fastest lap of the race. I swear to God, if Subby crashes and there's another safety car, there will be a penalty. If this crash will be a safety car. And I think it won't, luckily for Subby. So, Carrot Finger is going wheel to wheel with, oh, we have a yellow flag at the back. It's Lion and Harper. No, it's only Harper. He has front wing damage. He does have front wing damage. And Liam now made his way past Carrot Finger. So Carrot Finger lost 3 positions in 2 laps. And we have a virtual safety car, and it's Go-Kicks that retired again. And there it is, more than 50% of the drivers. And oh, Harper now, drive-through penalty for him. And a 5-second penalty for corner cutting as well. Jeez. And he's now retired on track. Did he crash? Yeah, he did. 8 drivers remaining in Singapore Grand Prix. I am pretty sure we will need to restart this race, because there are 8 drivers remaining. And we didn't even finish 50% of the race. We are on lap 15 out of 31. Has been enabled. Rats is now all over the back of Lusek. Can he make an overtake? He does, goes on the inside, and he now moves up to P5. So some decisions need to be made about this Grand Prix, and it will probably be restarted in the following days. Hopefully we don't get any DNFs. If so, we will need to red flag the session. Ooh, Weisheng lost his rear a little bit. I'm sorry for my absence here. A lot of stuff is happening off track. Drivers are mad. Mad at the game, mad at other drivers. For such a interesting and yet boring, disappointing race. As Liam Rubble made his way past Payne's Dead. And Reds is getting quite close to Carrot Finger. Can he get the move done now with the DRS? So DRS wide open now. Reds goes on the inside. Ooh, they make contact. They make contact. No front wing damage of neither of them, so that's good. But the Reds will come back at Carrot Finger shortly. We have another yellow flag, and oh, it's Weisheng. It's Weisheng, and he's spun, I believe. Does he have front wing damage? He doesn't. Okay, he doesn't have front wing damage. Luckily. Decisions need to be made. Do we stop the race? There are only 8 drivers remaining, so that is... And most of the drivers didn't even finish half the race. Half the distance. Bells, yes, Carrot Finger and Fernando battling for P5. So here goes Fernando now, past Carrot Finger, before turn 5, turn 6. Not really sure at the moment. Anyways, Fernando up to P5. And he's now chasing the Reds. Both Red Bulls on medium tires. Both of them, their tires are 7 laps old. for Orlando. He took Reds now for P4. So two teammates battling here. Let's see, Reds. He is not close enough for him to overtake him. Race management is talking about cancelling the session because this has been a pretty terrible race with a lot, and I mean a lot of DNFs. Means that he is still fighting Liam Rubbo for the lead. So the session will be red flagged. And Singapore race has been red flagged. The race and the race results will be discussed in the Discord between the drivers and the staff. And hopefully we can come to an agreement that will please everyone. This race has been a disaster. A lot of crashes. It was interesting though. And if you wanna be updated, don't forget to follow our Twitter, PSFL Hub. We will be posting the results and the decisions on our Twitter, so make sure you follow us there. Also subscribe for more interesting races in the future, and take care and have a nice day.